it happened for 2 days in a row. Boom. First time we made it.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe we've done this. So we're back again here on Friday, this fine Friday afternoon. And she's hearing the stream.
I'm just checking in on the audio.
Hello everyone. Please let us know how the audio is.
Hello all 2 people. The rest of the Netherlands is hanging outside.
Yeah, because it's beautiful weather. And as we said yesterday, when it's very hot outside, you need to be inside playing games. So this is what we're doing together. I am Aris Politopoulos. This is Angus.
Dr. Random Mole. And the wolf got here as well.
For a change, we have Sheila,
yes.
Kaeda, Aris, joining us for this magnificent stream. Today
will it be magnificent?
It will be great. It will be glorious.
Why will it be glorious?
Because today we're doing something different.
Will it be as glorious as the civilization stream we did yesterday, which was kind of glorious?
It was kind of glorious. You should be.
But this will be chill.
This will be chill. This will be super chill because we will be trying to survive the ice. We will be playing Frostpunk.
Yes,
this is great. Sure. Frostpunk is the newest game of 11-bit studios, the developers of the amazing This War of Mine. We had several opportunities to meet the developers. We had a workshop by them. Great guys. They're making great games. So we will be having a first impressions Frostpunk gameplay. I've never played the game before. I've only watched a couple of streams, so I don't know exactly how things are gonna go. I will be piloting this time, not Angus.
No, it's a well-known fact that I lack any sort of the reaction time to play, plus the dual processing skills to play a game that is not turn-based and also seem semi-intelligent.
So,
by the way, Gareth, our groupie, says hi.
Hello, Gareth.
Hi.
So
don't wave at the laptop. He's not there. He's there.
I got it.
Right, man.
So thankfully we also have Sheila to provide thoughtful and insightful comments.
We will see about that.
Well, good puns for sure.
Good puns for sure.
We've already started with one.
Where are we?
Well, we are. You have to go. Yes, it's called Civilization, but no worries.
But don't worry.
It's
so we are transitioning this. Boom. We are here. Frostpunk.
Excellent.
Wow.
Okay.
How about a punk setting that's only about punnery? A punk.
A punk.
That sounds like dystopian to me.
Okay. This is gonna be really hard for me.
This is going to be the longest episode.
Because I have to hear the game and I'm gonna be listening to my voice back so well.
I played a little bit of the game already, like 2 minutes. I'm not sure you have to always listen to the game.
Yeah, so we'll see.
But we'll see. One thing for sure is if you press this
so we'll shut up for a bit. We're going for a new home, I guess. This is what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
We're getting a new home. Let's go.
So romantic. Sharing.
Have I put it too low? Because it doesn't say anything.
Nah, it should, I think.
Maybe the sound is too low.
No, there will be an intro movie. No worries. Maybe just need that.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. bid farewell to plenty. And for those who remained, came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step, we knew the cost of our journey. And we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
We have to survive. Great. That's great. That was amazing.
Ah,
That was
snap.
intense.
It's a good.
It's a cold snap.
Oh shit! You're on fire, but then the opposite. Oh dear.
We fled from London, across the sea to reach the frozen north. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now, and the world as we know it has crumbled.
Yes, for sure.
Things are not going well.
Things are not going well.
It really reminds me, I've been reading now the Metro 2033. Incredible game, I've been reading the book. Incredible book.
Well, incredible book that may be an incredible
Maybe,
game in the
yeah.
sense of its follow-up to 2077.
Exactly. But an incredible book, I strongly advise it. And it seems kind of a similar setting. And we have to survive, regardless. So
It's been given away from the bunk suffix, which is sort of means that it will be a similar setting, because basically this is not the same type of setting as cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is really near future punk.
yeah.
Punk is sort of dystopian setting.
Yeah.
This is really frosty punk.
Yeah.
If you really, it's like steampunk, but then in a frosty setting.
I was wondering why they left the city. But then that's clearly because of this one generator that's
That's
I wonder, because I actually already saw this movie before, and I had a lot of questions with it, but I'm hopeful that this
It
guy
will be
is gonna
answered.
just. I have a new hope.
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't have anything to do with. That's just a random meme you're throwing in there, but still.
Sound game is a bit
But
too
that was
loud
what it was
compared to
called.
you guys. So we have to stockpile some coal and start the generator.
just
Yeah.
changed.
No, because then you change it. So just go back to the settings.
Settings.
And
Audio. Oh, it got. Wait.
hey,
I had changed this.
You had changed this. A
I'll
game with a mind of its own. I like it.
apply.
All right.
I'll lower the music volume a bit as well.
Yes.
Just let us know if this is fine, guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I can actually also let us know. This is fine.
Yeah. Okay, so we have hope, we have discontent, hope, no recent changes to hope. People are content to fight the goal.
I'm gonna tell you right now that spacebar, because actually one thing that I've already seen is that this is work time
Oh,
and it's
snap.
ticking. So if you want to just check out the UI and the environment,
I will.
then do it spacebarred.
Okay.
Spacebar is like a pause.
Yeah, sorry, that's my. I have a D&D group that I play with for ages already, and basically anytime anything goes sort of off topic of the actual game that we're playing, we just shout spacebar.
Yeah, it's the Baldur's Gate reaction.
It's the Baldur's Gate reaction.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so we are inside the hole.
So there's like all kinds
eyes,
of resources.
and there are
It's
all
minus
yeah.
20.
It's minus 20, it's day 1. We have work time. We have different game speeds, code.
You've got a group of workers over here.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
Over
start
here. You
clicking
can zoom
stuff.
in a little bit more, I think.
What are you supposed to do?
The very first thing that you're supposed to do, and I honestly don't know anything beyond that,
Is get this to work. But how?
is get this to work by inserting a lot of coal. And you just do
Not
that
enough coal.
by going over there. There's coal resources,
Yeah.
and you just put workforce towards it.
Workers.
I guess
+1.
just max it out. Because
Because we need as much coal as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
And do we also have to assign engineers for some reason?
I don't know.
We
The game will probably explain this a little bit more, but that's just what I know.
Oh,
And then
we
there's
have the
other-
name of all our workers.
Very cool.
Harry Fitzmaurice, Harold Gifford,
Can
Flora
you click
Woodward.
on them? Like, do you learn anything about them? No, damn.
Their status, their workers.
You can, I think, if you click on them individually, I think there's a little bit more information. But not like that, but
not like
in
that.
the field.
Okay.
Anyway, they will have
Okay,
all
great.
sorts of statuses. I always
Cool
think this is
pipe
such
on.
a powerful thing to do in a game.
Oh, and we can switch between all the coal places. Okay, so let's go, for example, to
It's such a powerful thing to do
This
to
one.
give the NPCs, that sort of your workers, your top-down people, the people that you're looking at top-down, to give them a name.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's I think that's really, really, really good always.
Why does this increase? No, oh, it's nominal. Okay.
I think this is a game that will.
We'll
The
have-
tutorial will tell you a bit more. I think, but there's not really a super hardcore tutorial in there as far as I've seen. But
So we just need to stockpile some coal to activate the
Activate
generator.
the generator.
And we need 200 coal. I'll just assign all my workers to
Yeah.
coal.
what I did when I just played
20
yesterday,
available.
I also already put in some into the steel and the wood, which are
Yeah,
also
I will probably do that
lying
because
around.
we have just 5. And this is still wood. I'll go for wood.
Alright.
5. Okay. Done.
Okay, and then?
And
I
then
guess
we
you
need
have
to unpause.
Otherwise, not much.
Tutorial summary. Yeah, zoom in, zoom out.
Blah blah.
You know.
Camera stuff seems.
We do know this
Resources and workforce over there.
Up.
stuff. Oh yeah.
Yes.
And it
research
says how
management.
much of the things we have.
So it's kind of a resource management game.
I assume.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, the first game by
By 11-bit Studios.
was also in a way a resource management
Yeah.
game,
then
but it
you-
was just a completely different setting.
I guess that's true.
You know, this war of mine,
Yeah.
but a much more.
Oh, look at them.
Look at them
they're
going.
plowing.
Oh, this is amazing.
Well, first
Can
of
you
all,
zoom in?
Oh,
further?
and I can click on them.
Yes, biggest
and
concern.
they have spouses and they have children. The children
Oh,
are actually
jeez.
running around near the generator over there playing and just hanging
Oh, that's
out.
beautiful.
And also,
look
I
at
really
this.
like the fact that the first time that they go to these places, they actually have to make a little path.
So you can actually, let's say,
Can you zoom in
people have
further?
no,
This is unfortunately as far as you can zoom.
But-
in. Which I thought maybe a little bit further.
it says spouse Margaret couple.
click
I
on her?
assume we have here, right?
yeah, you can. Yeah, there you
And
go.
then we can assign them in the same.
you
stuff.
split them up.
I didn't know.
That's so mean.
I didn't know.
Oh man!
Wait, how
you
long
know,
are they
you know
gonna
how
be
you
working
feel
there?
when
I
you were
know.
split up with your.
That's true.
Well,
Where are the children?
significant
Show
other,
me
not
the-
spouse.
Oh, we can see the children. Oh, there they are. Oh, look at them.
They're playing.
Oh, this is incredible.
That was Helen
Oh,
Potter, by the way,
man.
cousin of Harry Potter.
I wonder if any of them are gonna get frostbite.
I'm sure they will.
Like,
Oh, no.
lose noses. and
Not the
stuff.
kids.
Well,
discontented.
we know that.
Are they
this-
creating a little camp, a work camp near the coal?
Okay. Wait,
Oh, man, this
wait,
is-
pause. You need 6 calls to turn this team level. There we go. Oh, I could do it very early.
Oh boy. +1 temperature.
Wait, you need 12 calls to turn this team level on. Let's see, temperature. Comfortable, livable, chilly, cold, very cold, and freezing. So now we've powered up this, it's fine. Okay.
Yes, I think that probably is going to be a.
How can we?
Overlay.
Oh, and that's how we see
What button did you press just now?
this one.
Nice, very good.
It says click to toggle.
Show me again. That looks better already.
Oh, look at those poor humans with their own body temperature that are livable.
Really cool. Really
That
cool
is-
touch. I have I mean, the game looks gorgeous, but I also immediately, even if it's top down, I immediately feel for these people.
Yeah, unlike in Civ, where all the units, I'm just making the connection since you were playing this yesterday, where all the units look exactly the same and they're not personalized or
There's
individualized
some unique ones.
at all,
we found
Yeah,
boobies
but
on
even
a,
like
on
the
a general
great
yesterday.
leaders.
It's true. We literally
Okay.
that's what we did.
Okay,
we
but
need to
in
stockpile
principle,
a bit
they're all
more,
like the same. Like you just spawn settlers and they always look the same.
We
Yeah.
have a
And now they're very personalized and individualized.
hello,
Well,
Brian.
well.
We have another guest joining us who has to somehow fit in here.
We have crying.
Look who the cat dragged in.
Crying bone.
Hey peeps.
Oh man, hey, sorry for the cold reception, but we're playing Frostpunk.
Okay, let's go back.
Good one.
I
Yeah, now I'm
we're
really-
keeping
I'm-
the theme.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, look at this
Hey,
tutorial. Yeah, I know. I
just keep gathering coal, my friend.
I am. Food. The generator
Comes
hums.
with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Be mindful of coal reserves, Mr. Aspen. Now food. There'll be no city if we starve to death.
Makes sense.
Secure a way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals.
Okay.
There you go.
Where would you even
Secure
find
food.
food?
Secure a raw food supply. Build a hunter's hut or hothouse. Build a cookhouse and start preparing meals.
Alright.
Where would you even find food?
How do I build stuff?
Such
Well,
a
this is
nice
one of the
thing.
things that I'm like.
If
I
it's
love the idea of
-20,
the setting, but exactly, it seems like
Arctic seals.
Arctic. Yeah, right. But
What else?
yeah, exactly. I don't know. So,
Grow it yourself. Seeds, alright.
but man, look at
It's
this.
-20. Where are you gonna find seeds?
Alright, so there's the buildings.
So it has to be adjacent to a street,
So here,
apparently.
necessarily.
Yeah, check the heat map. Where a good place.
And this will be a good place.
Okay. And then
You will probably have to put builders to work on it or something, I guess. Or not.
Yeah.
Oh, it already gives 10 out of 10.
and then I need to do
The cookhouse. Yes. And maybe you can also put in, because they either go for a hunter's hut or a hothouse. Whatever a hothouse is. I guess a hothouse is.
This is a hot. I don't know what.
No, I'm guessing on the resource gathering post. What is a hothouse?
I've expanded all my.
I mean, I'm guessing it's not a greenhouse, but something similar. Or is it like a smokehouse?
I wonder because it seems
Or
because
is it
here
a
it says
sauna?
secure a raw food supply, build a hunter's hut or a hothouse. So we don't have a hothouse yet to build apparently somehow. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But
Garrett says to build some houses.
build some houses too.
True.
I guess people
tent.
want to live somewhere.
I guess the only thing that we can build
For now,
is a
it will
tent.
be tents. Yes.
Has to be adjacent.
It has to be on a
Can you already build streets? I don't think so.
I don't think so. Let's move on here.
We will probably need some more than this. Yeah.
But we need enough wood for this stuff, and we only have a handful of people on wood.
So maybe yes, get some of them away from gathering coal.
Yeah. Here.
What this reminds me of, except for the visuals, what it reminds me of a lot is actually a little game that was popular a couple of years ago called Banished. I mean, it also reminds me a little bit of a very stark version of the Settlers. You know, that very old
Jesus.
resource management and building game.
Yeah.
But also Banished, where people also had their... The only option, the only thing that you have to do with these people were banished, and you just had to make it a village and have them survive. But it was just a much more welcoming environment.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's also there that people have just names, and that just you really want to invest in that.
What are they bringing back to the reactor? Zoom in! Look at them. What is it, lunch? Is it the end of the day? Why are they all going back? Have they depleted their resources?
No.
Let's
It's,
go on
it's
up
free
there.
time currently.
Free time?
Yeah, it says
look
so.
up here.
People on normal rates are free to see their needs.
Basically, these people are all
Yay.
civil servants. It's 9 to
So
5.
they have like lunch break?
Yeah.
And they can play with their kids?
Oh,
That's awesome.
Gareth informs
Can you
us
put
that
down a
we
school?
can actually build streets.
Yeah, I guess.
Can you put on a school for the kids?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to do that in school, right? Maybe somewhere over here or something. This mental street, this mental building, those streets over there. Yeah,
Build street.
Not that we need one right now, but I'm sure at some point we will.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I
then
guess probably
someone
it's
would have
also
to
good to build
them.
streets. Like, I don't know how this works. Just build something.
I'll build a street.
You know that you're
You
gonna
just-
horribly
Sorry.
slaughter these people.
Sorry.
it's just gonna happen, you know.
Yeah.
You're just gonna bungle up this first attempt, so you might as well just do it.
Do you not have to put workers on building the streets?
No, they are sort of. This is all auto-managed. It seems.
Not exactly automatic. So these are complete, for example, the tents. Now this still needs time, but we are on free time, so. And then you can see who is working where. Now I have 10 people on coal there, 10 people on wood, but they're not working now because it's free time, of course.
Later, you can focus on roads later, or streets later, says Gareth. It's really nice that we have at least one person who's already played this game.
Exactly.
Do you pick
Hunters,
when
let's
it's
see.
free time? No.
Oh,
Controlling time.
controlling time, yeah, we saw this.
Well, there's construction.
It just cycles through free time and work time.
Valid placement, invalid placement, conditional. Okay. Great. Hunters. Initial yield 15 raw food per day. Working hours 6 to 6. Oh, it's great that it's shows the working hours.
Yeah, but
Generator
But people
heats
have free time from 6 to 6.
6 units of coal per hour. You can research generation upgrades that raise the heat output. Okay. So this one is still not ready, I guess. The hunter's hut. And we have 5 workers on it. We might need more workers.
I have
on
to
it.
say that I'm really impressed by
Let's go through the night.
the production values of this game, because
oh my God, look at them running around.
Oh, these are the hunters.
this 11-bit
No, I
Studios
meant to run.
is an indie studio,
Yeah.
It's great.
but it looks absolutely lovely, and it has. I think the style is really great,
Look
and
at this.
these, for example, these interactive menus.
Yeah, it's
Really
amazing.
good. Lighting is beautiful. It's
Temperature. Oh, it shows here how many days we have, and in day 4 the temperature will drop. So
there's
we
weather
need,
forecasts. It's a nice simulation. That said,
That's great.
what are they hunting?
What are they hunting? Yeah, it's really. I mean, okay. Obviously, there are people who live in extreme Arctic climates today as well.
Who are living in extreme Arctic climates?
Well, like in Greenland, for instance,
Yeah.
and above the whole circle. It's a very small group of people,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they are also
So of course,
expanding their food resources by things that they're not findable in their direct habitat.
that's of course a thing. If in such extreme circumstances, whether it's Arctic conditions or desert conditions, people tend not to cluster together, or at least not for extended amounts of time. So they
not in
don't.
big groups.
No, not in big groups like we've already have here. So you know.
'Cause it's quite specialized to be around a generator.
Except in those seasons that it could be done. So, for example, in summer seasons, or you know, when you on
What's this?
festival seasons and things like that, then you come together for a couple of weeks, and after that,
Critical shortage. Number
you
of sick
disperse again.
is rising, and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort could help us gather necessary. Open book of laws.
Yeah, shift. Emergency shift, yes.
So right over here,
Behind the microphone, you can force workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Increase discontent will rise slightly.
I think the game just wants us
To
to
do that,
experiment with
Clearly
this.
do that.
let's.
But what was interesting is that before, when the
So what do we
day
need?
changed, you saw these little citations by the people like, oh well, another day, more work, I guess that's how it goes.
Oh yeah, you do. 24 hours on a job, insane, but that's our lot. I think she's a PhD.
Whoa, you went there.
Went there quickly, for sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I wonder what they're hunting, because obviously I'm thinking.
So that's like very good sort of gut reaction feeling. For me, the only thing that makes me not buy into this whole setting right away is that for me, it leans on a realist simulation with all weather and all that sort of stuff. And at the same time, it seems like an impossible
It
task.
seems like in a setting like this at -20, you could hunt some animal resources, like say Arctic seals or whatever, but it would be quite limited, quite hard time. I mean, you're not going to find deer.
For this amount of people.
No,
For this amount
especially not for this amount of people. And it's a very small type of food source that they would have access to. So animal fats and proteins.
That's it.
And that's
Which actually you can. It has been shown by people for realsies.
For realsies, you can survive.
You can survive on that quite well. But at the same time, it also requires, in fact, a couple of biological adaptations. Like, not like cell phones.
We're sorry for this. Crimes.
But it requires a couple of biological adaptations that are. It doesn't mean that you're a completely different type of human being,
Yeah.
but that just makes you better, able, for example, at storing fat,
Yeah.
and or better able to get the necessary vitamins from proteins, meat sources basically. And the idea is here that these people all came from London.
Yeah. They would not be
They would literally not
genetically
be equipped to do something. At the same time, I mean,
these are the survivors, though.
These are the survivors, so for sure.
I'm wondering how realistic it is that they would have this many children.
Coming with them, they are the last group of humans, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean?
I mean, children, I think, would be a very vulnerable group in terms of extreme climates, right? If you have this massive cold snap, which decimates civilization, I feel like children would be one of the most vulnerable groups.
Yes, for
So
sure.
I feel that it is unlikely that so many of these workers would have 3 children or whatever
Or 2
running
children
around
or
the
one.
generator. Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, if it was a real apocalyptic setting, like this is going to be, the first thing that you're going to do is make sure that your kids are super well protected. Because aside from the fact that they are just human beings like you and I, they are also this source of hope and inspiration. They are.
Sure.
Literally, from an ideological point of view.
Sure.
In fact, so this is a game. Clearly, it's a game about super tough conditions. But as you can see right in the UI, it's a game about hope as well. Because there's actually like this element called hope.
Yeah.
So I guess that you want to keep it as high as possible if you're going to say this. So if this is a game about hope, it clearly means people have not given up hope.
No, I'm
So-
just thinking purely in terms of, body insulation and so on. Children would probably be the first
I can see these
get
kids all just sort of
sick
huddled together
and-
on a sled, having a lot of fun, like, "Ooh!" They're like, where are we going, mommy?
Oh my god, half my family has died! Really?
No, more like, is this where mommy's gonna be? Mommy's a snow doll now, right? Yes, and then you're just cracking on. I don't know. That's what I would. I would definitely.
That's what you would have done?
I would definitely bring my kid if I was going on a last ditch effort. I wouldn't be like, oh well, you know what?
You think?
cuddle her.
Of course. I mean, of course you bring your children. I just think that they'd be.
Not making it.
I think many of them would have succumbed to various diseases and frostbite and so on.
Yeah.
People from our convoy, with basic resources secured for now, we can try to rescue the people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings.
Nice. So
Wait
because
a
we've
minute,
been
we did a lot
happily
of
chatting about what the context of this, but what have you been doing in gaming terms?
I've been
Managing-
designing stuff. Need some workers here. One available worker. So I'm building the cookhouse, which is important. I need to build a workshop.
How are we in terms of housing problems?
It's not going great. Captain, people are understandably concerned. Yeah.
Provide
You
shelter.
did not build enough tents for all of your people?
I'm trying. I have to build other buildings as well. You
Provide
know.
shelter.
Yeah, but give them roofs first.
I'm trying.
The rent is too damn high, Aris.
So you'll have 2 days to provide shelter for 30 people.
Look, we just need some more free real estate.
You can't leave them out in the cold.
No. But
Are you giving them the cold shoulder?
No. I will be. God damn it.
Aris,
Let's build a tent.
just put down a tent.
I'm
It's free
fine.
real estate. Come on.
But keep
More
in mind
tents.
that
More
we need,
tents.
We
You
need
put
also.
a tent next to the cookhouse? Come on. Yeah. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. But we can't. We have workers, right?
Okay, but first of all of the workers need to have a home. Even if that's just a shabby little tent.
We demand that the workers have a home, Alice.
We will get there.
Provide for the workers.
I'm
Provide for the workers.
Sure.
Else
Okay.
there will be an uprising.
Yes, there will be an uprising.
There will literally
Both
be no.
virtually
we will
and
lead
here.
the
Yeah.
uprising.
We will lead the uprising.
So, Hunter's Hut, which we've built, 15 raw food per day. Hot house, 30 raw food per day. Cook house, 2 food rations per raw food unit. That's great.
That's great. Nice.
Efficient.
Very efficient.
So we need a hot house at some point, but we have other concerns.
How warm is the generator? Did you like fire it up all the way, or what did you do?
No,
So
not
it's-
yet. I cannot get up to the next level.
So why do we have so little coal then? Because
We don't have little coal. We have 652.
But what does it mean then? You need 12 coal for steam engines.
I'm not sure.
Interesting. Well, don't get too much hung up on this.
What's this? The wisdom of the crowd. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Thank you.
That's basically how we run value.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, 2 people are being treated, 50 are still homeless.
People are being treated, or are they actually sick?
They were sick and they are being treated.
Oh, nice.
Because I
Zero
made them-
in palliative care.
I don't know why.
Oh. I mean, that's good, but
That's
there's
good,
actually
right?
palliative care.
That's also good.
I guess. But still. Never mind.
But see, we need more people on wood because we don't need that many people on
And steel.
coal.
At some point, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
You're not doing enough, Aris.
I'm not doing enough.
No.
Damn it.
That's pretty
But they have free time now, so nothing is being happening. So we need to build a workshop for sure. We need a workshop to build a beacon. Okay. Let's go. Let's get through this free time part of the day. It's
Is
not.
there not like oh, there's a new law. Don't go too quick.
I suppose. Book of Laws.
Adaptation.
We can have child labor, safe jobs, child shelters. We're not gonna go for child labor.
Wait, what is actually the adaptation that we can go for now then?
We can go for whichever we want. Right?
But there was a new law available, it said, didn't it?
No, I think you can. Now that you've done the emergency,
extend the
thing,
shift,
you
I
can
guess.
Extend it, or you can move on to something else.
All right, since you've once done an emergency shift,
Yeah.
that means you can now
Extend
go for
it.
This is actually what happened.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're
I
not
can
doing-
extend the shift, but I'm not doing that. I don't think. New shift length. You can extend the workday in any facility to 14 hours. That's not very nice. But can I have 2 laws simultaneously?
I'm sure you can.
I don't know, but
We don't want fighting arena.
a
What's
fighting
this?
arena is like the World Cup.
It's Panem et Circenses, yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Food additives. We can add sodas to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy.
No.
No. Soup. Hope will fall slightly. We can cook soup instead of full meals. That's not very nice.
People don't like soup. I do like
I-
soup.
I
do you
don't.
like soup?
Yeah.
I-
Who doesn't
I-
like soup?
But I mean, I guess
I don't
definitely
eat that
soup
much
every single day, which the problem with soup then, of course, it sort of evaporates in your tummy.
What?
I mean,
Is that the technical term?
that's the technical term. Yeah, I went to cook school for this.
Ah.
But yeah, no, I need soup.
Jeez,
rather
this
eat
is
soup
all
than nothing.
like.
What about the child shelters?
I have to build a child shelter, but
Yes.
hope will rise, providing all children with a place in a child shelter gives a permanent hope
Yes.
bonus.
Yes. Yes.
Do we want to commit to this right
Yes.
now?
No, we don't want to commit
as we-
to anything right now.
Wow.
I'm just being the voice of reason.
Like,
here. I mean,
I told
Aris
you
is
to
clearly
go to school.
like a tyrant, but
I'm not a tyrant, but we can't commit to that.
You are
now.
a tyrant. Look, man, people are discontent and they're sick, you're an
Harvey.
anarchistic tyrant. Exactly.
Going to rest.
Oh, Harvey.
Harvey,
You look sick.
He is sick. He will go to the
Maybe
hospital.
make him some nice chicken soup.
At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. There we go. It's going okay. It's not going horribly.
They don't know
wrong.
about the next valley over, where there is somebody playing Frostpunk that is actually good at this game. Just kidding.
Thank you. Resources shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us
How would
to.
extending
I
the
think
working hours-
they want us to extend the working hours. I think that's what.
No.
I don't think that. No,
lies.
wait. This guy.
No.
This guy is trying to do all sorts of horrible stuff and then telling him that he has no agency in this because the game is forcing him. I remember once having a discussion with somebody in this very office about game politics and game
I'm just
agency.
saying. No, but let's see. Extended shift. This one is emergency shift, which for 2 days, for a day they will have to work 24 hours. Extended shift, it just for now.
In certain buildings, you can actually make them work longer.
Anyway, regardless.
Hey, can you actually go back to what does the little clock mean? Oh, so it's on a cooldown, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey man, it's up to you. I think that probably at this point in the beginning, you want to put in. I think
Some
you can let
effort.
discontent rise a little bit.
Yeah, because we're not even halfway there, I guess.
No. I don't know.
You vote no?
I also vote no, but we don't have any say in this. He's.
Why you vote no?
I just want to be the vocal no here.
You
Wait,
wanna be the vote no?
he didn't do it. Well, now I feel like we've got a leader in the helm that's completely,
Wishy-washy.
Oh,
Yeah,
once I
wishy-washy.
click here, it will. Now I see. So I haven't done the emergency shift yet, but we want wood, so boom.
Oh, discontent will rise slightly. Well, that wasn't
I don't.
slightly.
I don't.
That was a lot.
Shelter
Okay.
for everyone, man. You still need
know.
65.
That's why
50, 50,
That's
50
why I asked people to work on
on woods. What does wood cost actually? Does it say there? In it?
yeah 10 wood.
Then wood. Okay.
So now we're back to 0, and I want to reassign people.
We
Remove
probably
some
are
people
good
from-
on coal, so probably
Yeah,
you can.
I'll remove some people from code.
Yeah. So, these types of games are in the beginning. Emergency shift raises discontent by 1 second. You should not have done this. No, just kidding. He doesn't say that. He would never say that because he does give you your own agency and your own horrible decisions to make.
Why this code pile says 10 out of 15, but it shows here 0 out of 15?
I honestly.
That's the amount of workers.
Oh,
That
because
are
they're not
working
there
there
yet.
right now.
They're not there yet.
Look
They're
at
going
them.
now.
Yeah,
Look
now
at
coming in.
Look at
Look at
go.
them. Boop, 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 boop.
I want to.
I'm sure that's what they're singing. The world has gone to
Oh
shit.
my god, do you think they have worker songs?
I'm sure they do. We cannot hear it, but because we don't have any mics. But yeah, I'm sure they have worker songs.
I wanna go this up. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at them running for you, Aris. Do you
Because
get off on seeing people like run
Call
just
for
to do your
about
bidding?
5 days.
I feel like Aris is trying to do the best job he can.
I am trying.
He's not doing it very well, but he's trying to.
But I'm trying. Yeah, exactly. And that's what matters.
Not really when it's my kids on the line.
Sure.
I'm just channeling one of the parents here, concerned parents.
You're a concerned parent.
I am a
What is
concerned
this, like a
parent.
parent-teacher conference?
Yes, we're in the kids
A
shelter
parent
right now.
dictator
That we
conference.
don't have a kids shelter. So yeah, I'm out there by the
Yeah,
generator
if only we had the kids shelter, they wouldn't like cut themselves on the generator all the
all
time.
the time. And my kid got burned. He's now half charcoal, half
Do you
lollipop.
want the kids to grow up to be able to work in your coal fields?
I think so. I think he's gonna pass child
Yeah,
labor
but what
laws.
if they are amputated before then? Because
That's true.
because they get frostbitten. And
You know
they
what we're
lose
doing
limbs.
right now? We are actually, I think, both of us are very intrigued by this game, but at the same time, we're also very uncomfortable by the scenario. I think, well, not very, but uncomfortable by the
Yeah.
scenario. So we're just ridiculing it. Because it
No,
actually...
I love the game. That's not the point.
No, exactly. We're ridiculing the
I'm
actual...
building a beacon.
Way Aris is playing it, yeah.
But also the actual
Oh,
tough
it
decision that
allows-
this guy has to make. Which I think
Yeah.
is interesting. It's an interesting detachment from crisis.
Yeah, but
If we
they-
are a bit self-reflexive.
Okay.
I mean, he's still doing a
Okay.
horrible job.
Right.
Look at he built a beacon. I mean, come on. We don't need more people now. We need shelter for the people we have right now.
Yeah, you can't even house the people.
Are you trying to
have.
bring migrants in here?
Yeah.
Hey man, make the generator great again.
Jeez.
Look,
Jeez.
look, the point is you can't house the people you have. You don't have the resources for them. Why are you gonna go out and bring other...
Bring in
Why
more
is it not
people.
functioning? Could not resume production, requires a lot of food.
Yeah, where are your hunters? Coal pile depleted, wood crates depleted.
They are out hunting. I have more people available.
Yes,
Hang on.
put them in there.
Max.
Max is... Yes. We need food. I also want a house though.
Oh yeah, this we don't have them anymore because this is depleted, of course.
Is that completely depleted?
Well, it will. Although this is depleted, that's why we had several people available. But we need more wood
There's probably
somewhere.
wood. We
We
need a sawmill
sawmill,
first. Yeah.
wood crates. This one has wood.
Well,
That's also what often happens to me in these games. I'm just like happily building and starting the game up, and all of a sudden I just realize that all my wood is gone, and all the little piles of wood that are just lying around there are also depleted. And then it's like, oh shit, I
should have thought ahead.
Should have built something.
used part of that wood to build a
I feel,
lumber mill.
yeah, I feel that's
dumb.
what Aris is doing right
Yeah,
now.
dumb.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not planning ahead.
That's not planned. Yeah.
Would you like a poetic intermission of a poem?
Oh yes.
Yeah, I was trying to look for a poem because I was very inspired by the setting. It's by an author called Robert Service, who was part of the gold rush in Alaska as a clerk, I think, or something. But he wrote a bunch of poetry in the early 1900s.
Ooh.
Okay. The winter, the brightness that blinds you, the white landlocked tight as a drum, the cold fear that follows and finds you, the silence that bludgeons you dumb, the snows that are older than history, the woods where the weird shadows slant, the stillness, the moonlight, the mystery. I've bade him goodbye, but I can't. There's a land where the mountains are nameless, and the rivers all run God knows where. There are lives that are erring and aimless, and death that just hung by a hair. There are hardships that nobody reckons, there are valleys unpeopled and still. There's the land, oh it beckons and beckons, and I want to go back and I will.
Woo.
It's
Nice.
a fragment from a poem called The Spell of the Yukon.
Spell of the Yukon.
Yeah.
I've never been to it. This is actually one on my top 5 list to go to the Yukon, that region of the world.
Yeah.
I've been semi-close. I've been up to British Vancouver, which is not really the Yukon yet, but it's coming there. What's
It's minus 40,
And it's a bit cold.
a bit cold. Show me the heat map.
Show me the money. Yeah, it's not going
But it's
well.
night,
The
right?
tents
No,
are
it's
not
not
even. The tents are not even livable.
Yeah, but I
Aris.
don't know how we can upgrade this.
You need to research it.
Yeah, okay. But we have this to... This has to finish first.
This is a problem.
It's only 3 hours, so we'll be fine.
3 hours of freezing your butts off.
Yeah.
Aris, Emir, you're a fire giant, man. Just light up this freaking thing.
Hey man, look, I've lowered the discontent. I only have 20 more homeless people. I'm trying hard here.
20 homeless in minus 40? You can't even.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
I honestly just can't believe.
I mean, clearly he's trying.
No, I know he's trying. I know he's trying.
Thank you. Please.
But, you know,
Okay.
do or do not, there's no try.
You can research it. Is it the big one
What
gonna
is,
go up on itself?
What is the coldest thing that you've ever done?
Coldest thing that I've ever done?
Yeah. Well, let's split. Let's start first. What's the furthest north you've ever been?
Alaska.
You've been to Alaska.
have
Oh,
been
you
to
have been to Alaska. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's-
but it was summer.
Okay.
A steam hub?
What's the furthest north you've ever been, Aris?
I haven't. Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah. That's not very north.
Scotland?
For somebody
Never
from.
been to-
For somebody from Greece, it's
Yeah.
it's too
Scandinavia?
far north.
No, I've never been to
Canada?
Scandinavia. No.
We should.
Russia?
This guy is called after a Scandinavian fire giant, and he's not been to Scandinavia. He's not been to his home country. My furthest north I've been is...
How do I
the
research
Lofoten.
stuff for...
Is?
The Lofoten, so the Lofoten in Norway.
How do I
Yeah.
research this?
Above the polar circle.
Nice.
Arctic circle, sorry.
So I want to research generator power upgrade. Oh, it's here. So I need to do
A steam hub under drawn.
upgrade.
Not enough wood.
Jeez. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna make. You know what? I'm gonna make steam hubs. Hey man, I'm trying hard.
We know, as we said, you are a tryhard.
Yeah, but
Armor
So what
guard.
is then the coolest thing you've ever done?
well, I remember once being absolutely miserable
Yeah.
of the cold in Australia.
In Australia?
To be fair, it was winter.
Okay.
But I packed thinking, I'm going to Australia, and I had
39.
0 sweaters or anything.
Okay.
And then my family had this crazy plan to hike into some canyon and see the sunset. So we got up at like 4 a.m. to walk through the dark, and it was so cold. I remember wearing 2 towels.
Plus clothes.
No man,
Over
I
the
have a hard
clothes.
decision to
That-
make.
And then I bought a fleece the day after because it was impossible. No, the coldest, probably Midwest winters in Iowa.
Guys,
Midwest wind.
Sorry, yes.
wait. We have to
What's
make a
the
decision. We have a frostbitten child, and we have a gravely ill
Wait, wait,
Did
wait.
I not?
We have a frostbitten child?
and a gravely ill person. So
Wait, they're
How
not
many
even the same
times?
person.
no,
How many times did I tell you to build a child shelter?
I
Because
can't.
else the children who are the most vulnerable group will get frostbitten. How many times?
we'll
Alex?
cure.
Let's just play back the whole stream right now.
So we have to make a decision here.
No.
I have to make a
Yes,
decision
yes.
here. So where
We're
I
just
go,
here to criticize your decision.
thank you.
Yes.
Which will be criticized either way. That's the thing. Either go for radical treatment. So I'm trying to cure everyone, but by undertaking risky surgery like amputations, which is the
What?
radical treatment, or sustain life, which is we can't really cure the gravely ill, but we can at least keep them alive. We won't risk dangerous amputations with radical treatment.
What is the discontent impact?
So
hope
the
will rise slightly, and discontent in the other one will also.
Here, hope will rise and discontent will rise.
Okay, and the other one?
I think the same. The same.
But how does this branch on further? Can you already check?
No.
Well, it seems to sort of branch towards ceremonial funerals, which I'm sure that is what
Extra
Aris is aiming
No,
for.
no, that's different.
Care
Extra
house?
rations or care house. I think I'll go for sustained. So the thing is that here, gravely ill will be treated and remain a burden, and they will take up beds in medical posts, which is not really cool.
But also, do you already have medical posts? Because these people are basically.
I have one. That's why. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have enough?
But I have enough space in it. Yeah. It's fine. It's working. It's functional. It's fine. It is fine.
Do something!
But basically,
Children
it
are
means
dying!
That, it basically,
Here, the thing is that 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees.
so they can still walk.
What?
Yeah, and they can still work in the
You
cookhouses.
don't know if they're going to. Which limbs they're going to lose?
I mean, we don't know yet.
I mean, I prefer to take my chances with surgery than just leave them like suffer
But
for
it's
for
like a
days.
guarantee that 30% of them will be amputated.
You know what
Yeah,
they
but
say
here
in Dutch?
they just stay alive,
Een zachte heelmeester maakt stinkende
right?
honden.
But they won't be cured, so they will just
Yeah,
stay
but
alive
then
but
later
suffer.
they'll be treated.
Is there like a...
It
No,
just
no.
extends the.
They will just stay in the medical posts. They will never get out of the medical
That's the
post.
palliative care.
Yeah, so you're just treating them. So I don't like this. I'm gonna go for a radical treatment. That's my decision.
This guy is a radical. I knew he was
This
going
is
to
my
this
decision.
way. Basically, everybody there... Okay, you know what? If you do this,
Yeah.
you have to consent to undergoing radical treatment yourself. We are going to amputate your beard. Then at least you know how it
My
feels.
beard cannot be amputated. It just literally like attached to my face. You have to cut my face. I will sign it. I signed it.
Oh! Build the
Is that guy hopping around in the snow At least we'll be saving lives. Well, that's very true.
Oh my god, please build a child center.
Yeah, I know. I am aware of
Yes,
this.
it's
But
minus 40 and you're forcing people to work and they're getting frostbite. Aris.
I mean, it's not just people, it's kids.
Children. They
Children.
don't even have a shelter.
yeah, but I'm researching now Steam Hub, so guys,
Why didn't you
relax.
do that from the start? Now it's minus 40 instead of minus 10.
You saw this coming from 2 days ago.
Yeah, like from 4 days ago because it's day 4.
But it's fine now.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything
I mean,
is
it's
fine.
not good. It's just.
It's not great.
It's fine. It's fine that I only have one leg now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I know that I can still be
Look,
a happy and
but by the
productive
end of this
member.
day, everybody will be housed. So there is that.
Are you sure?
Yes. Look,
Yeah,
look,
because
look.
of course so many people died already.
Shelter
Shelter
promise
promise.
fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their heads.
Wait, my roof is flapping.
Maybe.
I don't want to flapping. Okay.
Hey,
You
okay.
built flappy roofs?
I've built tents.
What the flap? Wait, but do they have tent flaps?
There, things are going great now.
Or
Are they? It's minus 40.
Oh, things are going fine. I'm
it's. I have to say, I have to give it to him. I actually like camping. I mean, I don't really like camping in minus 40.
Minus 40?
But
What's the coldest you camped in?
ooh, that must have been not very cold. I think it must probably have been in either a long time ago in Sweden in summer when it got cold for a couple of days. But it was really just Öland, so it was really like not.
Okay.
Or it was relatively recently, but it wasn't very cold because we.
Oh, I
was
can
in a-
add this in override now.
There you go. But I was in a tiny tent with another person, so we were plenty warm. But it was it was very high up in not Yosemite National Park in spring, but in a national park very close to that in spring, which was kind of cold. There was still, snow all over the place. The
Nice.
coldest that I've ever
yes.
been, or should have been at least, was when I was in the Lofoten. Or actually, the coldest I've ever been followed 2 days after, but the coldest that I should have been was in the Lofoten. So that's over beyond the Arctic Circle. So it's not in the North Pole, but still. We were all hiking, and we were in this beautiful bay. And all of a sudden I thought, this is such a beautiful place. The weather wasn't really good, but it was good enough. And it was I think February or March. February. And I was like, such a beautiful place, such a beautiful time. I'm just gonna go take a dip. So I just stripped down and just ran into the Arctic Ocean. Jumped in, froze some body parts off, not really. And then
Frostbite?
no frostbites. I still have everything intact. I didn't let Aris amputate anything of mine that was
You
slightly
are on the
cold.
right side of the 70% chance, right?
Yes, for sure. So no, I was actually, but it was actually very super refreshing. One of the coolest moments in my life.
Sounds pretty chill.
Then 2 days after, we went on another hike. Some of my family members said, "Hey, we're sort of done hiking," and we had to take a little ferry. And we just came to a
that's
beach, which was, well, the ferry was cold, but then it was only going to come back 5 hours later. And we thought it'd be a similar type of beach, but this beach was just wind blasted, like coming in, and we were just there on this beach, and it was just so cold. And we went back, and we had to still wait for 3 hours for the ferry to come back in this unheated wooden cabin. It was just really, really, really cold.
Yeah. We have this thing in our family where we're like, okay, it's time to penguin. And everyone just stands like this together.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, I've been cold there, but I've never had it as cold and as miserable as I had it in Aris' community.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. It's fine.
Excellent,
care.
Tyvek. No, it's clear that you don't care. You haven't even built a goddamn child shelter.
But what are you building actually, Aris? What are you
Now I'm not
exploring?
building something.
Are you building a sawmill?
I'm gathering.
Is there
I'm
already a
gathering
sawmill?
now
Is
that
there a sawmill? Maybe you should build a sawmill.
I can't build it yet.
Why not?
Because I need to research it first.
Why aren't you researching it?
Because
Because NWO didn't give him any money.
no, because I'm researching heaters because people are cold. I can't research everything at the same time. And I'm
What?
not gonna board the heaters.
You don't care about research
Where
at all.
can you research for the sawmill?
Yeah, here. Hunters
research
gear.
it. You can,
But
you can actually research it at the same
tabs,
time.
can't
Here.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can research
you
it. You just have
research
to
in
put.
different
Yeah, you
tabs?
can put it in there. Put the money in there.
I can't start it. Another technology is currently being researched. I told you guys, but you don't believe me.
No, we don't.
I don't know why.
Talking
The
about
mistrust-
weirdness in games, by the way.
What's
I always
weird
think it's
then?
so weird that when it comes to technology, games have all this sort of decided that you can only research one at a time.
Yeah,
It's so weird.
that is weird.
It has nothing.
Imagine if a country could only research one thing at a
We
time.
basically, without trying to be too comedic about this, we basically beat North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, which really, I mean, let's not make any jokes about this. This is really what North Korea did for the longest time. It's just say, well, you know what we're doing as a society? Well, we didn't say that. They were forced to do that, just like they're being forced to do horrible stuff in Aris' game.
They meaning the general population.
The general population. They were just forced to build or support a
There we
nuclear
go.
program, and that's all they were supporting in reality.
Sometimes.
More sick bits needed. Whatever. I promise the sick will be treated.
There's more and more sick because there's more and more frostbite.
Yeah, but
because-
now it's got, the temperature will rise again.
Will it?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I love the character art in this game, by the way.
Yeah, me too.
These people
Look.
seem
People are really like personal.
personal and at the same time just clearly also not happy and sort of.
You know,
Of
it
course they're not
reminds me a
happy.
bit of Nova Zembla.
No. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
The Rijksmuseum has an amazing collection of
Not of hats.
hats, felt hats. It's actually on display in their galleries, but so the people who were stranded there in the Arctic, trying to find a route around the north, obviously. to
Exactly. We're
Asia.
talking 17th century here.
1600s.
60, yes, so
Yeah,
70.
1600s.
Barentszone.
Yeah, exactly. And they get stuck there in the ice, and the ice breaks apart their ship, and they're sort of forced onto land, and they create a little hut, and they try to survive there for a long time. And they've refound, archaeologists have refound the site actually, I think in the 1900s already, and then there have been several expeditions. One of the amazing objects that they had left there was like this clock.
Yes.
that
Where
they
do I
had
build
there.
streets again?
Right
There.
over there, sir.
I'll build streets.
And so one of the cool things is that for those poor unfortunate souls who died there, they buried them. And one of the most personal things that people were recognized by was their hats. Because you're all bundled up all the time,
Sure.
and everyone has a different colored hat. And so you spot people by the hats that they're wearing.
Was this done on purpose, like beforehand, or was this something that
No,
just sort of...
no, it just became like kind of
The
like
thing.
your avatar
Cool.
is your hat, whether it's like this yellow and red stripy thing or this green thing or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, that's Aris over there. You can see from a long distance because you can just spot his hat. Anyway.
And the fact that he has a beard.
Ah,
I guess they all had beards.
Bundled, they
everything's
probably all had beard. Anyway, so those that were buried with their hats on.
Oh. Because
so,
of course, it's also one of those things that you're not likely to going to need a second one on. So it's not
Yeah,
something
you're-
it's
you're
something
not
you
gonna-
can waste.
You're not going to take it off someone who died, and it also feels at that point like such a personal item that you would bury them with it.
Nice.
Anyway, and the preservation conditions in the Arctic were obviously spectacular. So these hats have been preserved in such amazing condition, and they're on display at the Rijksmuseum.
And there are of course documents about this as well.
Exactly.
Do they
because there's-
speak about
You
people in terms
guys.
of the hats that they have?
Look at
Oh, look at this.
Look at this.
Things are livable.
We're
Well
we're back on
done.
track. We're back on track.
He seems to be wasting coal to me.
Well, there's still no child shelter, so
There's no scout shelter. I mean, there's this whole. Look at this. There's no buildings over here.
I just made this.
There's no buildings there, man. Why is it just heating empty space? It's like leaving the door open in your house.